marketing system. Hello, it's Friday, it's the weekend. In England, when we were little, it's Friday, it's the weekend, it's Crackerjack. All you old people, Crackerjack pencils, you'll remember that. All you people from the rest of the world haven't got the faintest idea what I'm talking about. Who's me? I'm John Butt. This is the Marketing for Owners podcast. You can find all the show notes for every single show at www.marketingforowners.com/podcast. Everything's there. They're all written up, all nice, pretty pictures, links, all that malarkey. You can obviously get it on iTunes, you get it on Stitcher, even SoundCloud. In fact, even on Google Play. I think it's only in the USA, but we are there. Somewhere. Funny enough, because I'm from the UK, on my account, I can't get in to see the stats. Good old Google, eh? Never mind. I'm sure it works. So, yesterday we're talking about my new course, which is to be found at freemarketingcourse.co. That is not a mistake. It's .co. Or if you're in the USA, you can text free marketing course, all as one word, no spaces, to 33444. And you get it instantly. It is free and it's 12 days a course. No catch, no nothing. See what you think. But I said I'd explain a little bit more. So Friday, as you know, we do the weekend challenge. This is going to give you something to look up and think about over the weekend. Can kind of accompany the course. The course runs over 12 days, by the way. You get one module delivered each day over the period of 12 days. It's fun, don't you worry. Try it. And by the way, you can, if you do it, please recommend it to your friends. The more the merrier. That makes no difference to me. I would love for everyone to find out how easy this is to have a better business life, better customers, more customers, and to make marketing so much easier. This is not a techie thing. So get your pencil, get your Crackerjack pencil or a pen, get your pad or your piece of paper, and today we're going to do the challenge. For those of you that are driving or baking or cooking dinner, whatever you're doing, or in the shower, if you're doing that, then don't you worry, you can catch the notes and everything at marketingforowners.com/podcast/320, because that's where the notes and all this will be. Number one, presence. So does your website work? So let me explain. The presence in the marketing system is you require a website. It is the hub of all your activities. So if you're an e-commerce site, kind of like Amazon, this isn't that. This is where you provide information, your resource center, where you blog. It could be a blog. Personally, I recommend WordPress, but is it set up? Now, I want you to have a look at your website. Where on your website can somebody opt into your mailing list? All right, doesn't matter if it's just sign up for my newsletter, as long as it's going to an email service provider like Aweber, MailChimp, or whatever. We can always improve if it says the awful words of sign up for my newsletter. But have you got one? Is it above the fold? On any page you visit, is there an opt-in? If not, that needs improving. Absolutely, that's the entire point. Otherwise, people come, look at your website, and they go. Do you think they're going to go and fill in your form on your contact page if they want to get in touch? Phone you up, maybe tomorrow they'll wait a few hours till you're back at work, even if they know what hours you're open. World Wide Web, remember, different time zone, and then they will call you. No, they won't. You need them on your email list. That's number one. You can do this with simple plugin for free. Use WordPress, simple plugins like SumoMe or can't remember now, Get Response. There's another one that no one's heard of that's also pretty darn brilliant. So if you want to know more, let me know. We explain it in the course. Number two, profile. You will need a wide-ranging social media profile. That is not just, oh, I'm on Facebook. No, You need to be on the right social media because your audience or your potential audience, your potential customers are using social media. Please, please, please don't say, no, my customers aren't, because something like 1.5 billion people in the world of 7 billion are on Facebook. Are you telling me yours are those? And don't forget, it doesn't include China, so it knocks out, so it's only like 1.5 of, say, 5 billion. Your customers are on social media. What you're saying is you're not on it, so you don't think they are. This is not you. It's not about you. It's about them. If you're customer centric, give them what they want, be where they are. You need a wide-ranging profile, but you need to be using every single one every day. Again, explain that. Number 3, potential. Are you only talking to those potential customers, the people who either are or may be interested in what you have to offer? Your services, your products, you're going to give information galore. Once you know who they are, then you can provide the correct content for them and put it where they want it, in the way they want it. So, do you know who your best customer is? Your potential customer? Have you ever surveyed them? If not, we need to clean that up. We need to get to it. There's lots of articles on the Marketing for Owners website about how to do that. We need to get to it. Number 4, permission. When we talk about marketing to people do not like to be sold to. And when I say people, I mean me, you, all of us. No one likes to be sold to. It's horrible. We just don't like it. We instantly defense us up. But we shouldn't realize that we're being marketed to. So, in other words, marketing should be subtle. It should be a long-term game. It should be very subtle, and it should be unobtrusive. So we not only should we not notice who we're being marketed to, we shouldn't mind, because it's for our benefit as the potential customer. You're going to do stuff that helps us out, and when we're ready, we will know you and we will like you. So we use permission marketing. That means you need a lead magnet, something like an ebook, a course, a tip sheet, a cheat sheet, just a resource page. Here's the special tools we use here to do whatever. If you're a landscape gardener, this is the mower, these are the shovels, these are the tools we use. Everyone wants to know what an expert uses, and they don't necessarily go and buy them, they just want to know. Simple as that. Helps their expertise. Give them a report on it, sign them up, they are then opted in. Then we get on to number 5. Here is where we gradually nurture. At this point, they are a lead, our potential customers. Don't forget, we're also talking to existing customers. We'd like to keep them on separate lists, but don't worry if that sounds complicated. None of this, by the way, is technical so far. This is all simple. Click, click, point, point, click, click stuff. Again, we explain how in that free course, so this is how easy it is. But we need to nurture, we need to talk to people, we need to give them more information, things they're going to be interested in over a period of time until they are ready to buy. Not everyone needs your service or product today. In my company, we sell fire extinguishers. People, once they've bought, everyone's got them. They don't need a new one. They don't know when they're going to need one. And I don't know when they're going to need one. But we want to be there. We want to be top of mind in anything to do with fire safety for when they do. So when they find out, when someone comes in and tells them they need a new one or another, or they got a new store, or one of those has been stolen, let off, who knows? And they want to think, well, where do we go for one of those? Yes, we will be top of mind because we have been talking to them. We've been educating them so they know as much as they need to know about fire safety in a nice way, honestly, and not in a boring way. It is possible to do it in a non-boring way. We try our best. So once eventually we then convince them, we make an offer every now and again gently, and we convince them to become a customer. Now we move on to number 6, where we want them to become a preacher. This is the part where we do everything we can to impress them. Once they've bought, we will impress them no end. We will impress them so much, and we will be nice until they make another purchase. They buy again and become a repeat customer. And then we don't stop. We do it again and again and again until they buy again. And then they become a regular customer. In my business, roughly 1/4 of our customers generate around 60% of our income. Those 1/4 are the people who have bought before. And our customers, we don't have many regulars. So that is your new marketing system. Once you can get them to be regular customers, then they will recommend you, and you can ask them for referrals, again, in a particular way that makes it easy for them and doesn't annoy them. They will gladly give you referrals, and they will gladly tell their friends about you. There are ways of doing this. This is simple. Practice is being done by all the successful online companies. I don't mean the Amazons, the e-commerce ones. I mean the ones that have a website that make it work. It generates leads and it generates customers. And if you can imagine, once you've got all this set up, this happens 24/7, to the point if you get too many customers, and I am not kidding, that does happen, the only way to get rid of some, to stop them, is to put your prices up. That will gradually remove some, but it means that the customers that are still gladly coming are paying more, so you have less customers, more profit, life is easier, and those higher money paying customers are much more grateful because they appreciate the finer things in life, like you. This is all good. So that is your weekend challenge. I want you to look at those 6 areas. Do you have these in place? Do you have a referral system? Do you have a lead magnet? Do you know your customer profile, your customer persona, typical customer? Do you have a website that can capture leads with landing pages? Do you have all your social media profiles claimed and filled out? Do you have an email autoresponder sequence that will nurture these people? If not, then you need to work on it. Go to freemarketingcourse.co, grab a copy, like I said, it's in a word, and learn with us. Tell me what you think. It's all there, honestly. It's good. Feedback so far is great. Let me know what you think, and you have a good weekend. I'll see you next week.